Well, good evening, everybody. I hope you are well. We are back again with another live show. Match review and play ratings from yesterday's 2-1 win against Spurs. Finally a win. About time. But yes, it was a win yesterday. And not just that, it was also the final nail in the coffin for Thomas Frank as Spurs manager.
We've sacked him. When was the last time we sacked a manager?
Who was it before? I can't remember. Who was it before him? It would have been Ange. Ange would have been.
Was it?
Aye, Ange, after the Europa League.
No, I meant us, man. Us.
Oh, last time we said the manager was Steve Bruce.
No, man. I'm on about Newcastle.
Do you mean get an opposition manager sacked? Oh, that's a good question. I'm not too sure on that one, actually. I can't remember. But yeah, Thomas Frank sacked from Spurs. Results probably haven't been good enough. However, what I will say is, any Spurs people, if you're watching, a couple of managerial tips, I would say, that you could go for. One of them, called, first one I'm going to mention, there's a certain Steve Bruce available. If you fancy going for him, since the pundits still love the guy and thinks he's still this amazing manager still, there's one option for you. The second one I'm going to mention, of course, is Russell Martin. And do you know what, Spurs fans? If you decide to appoint this manager to replace Thomas Frank, Russell Martin, if that does happen, then finally we can stop Yaron Mason and finally can shut the hell up about, Russell Martin to replace Eddie Howe as Newcastle manager. So there, Spurs, if you're watching, there you go.
Well, apparently they've been linked with Chip as his shagger, Chip as his boyfriend, Chip as his bum buddy, Sir Gareth Southgate.
Well, really?
And Chip as, and if they do, I'll be buying you a Tottenham shirt with I love Southgate on the back.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, again, Spurs fans or any Spurs people, if you're watching, there's a couple of suggestions for you. That's all I can say. Anyways, hit the thumbs up if you enjoy the show tonight, and please hit that subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel. If you're not yet subscribed, every job what we bring out for you, hit that subscribe button, free to do so. Does help me the channel grow, and please hit the bell and let you know whenever we're live and when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. Hit that bell to be shown up to date with the content. You do not want to miss at all. Well then, let's dive into your comments. Good evening, Trev. Hopefully the chat was fine tonight. I know there was a lot of issues happening yesterday on the live fan reaction show. Random comments were getting deleted, unfortunately. So let's see. Hopefully that's not the case, and YouTube have sorted it out for tonight. So there you go. Anyway, good evening, Wacky. Chippers, Lee. City are 2 up on Fulham so far. Yes, there is some games there have kicked off tonight. So far, Man City are winning 2-0. Goals from Semenyo and Nico O'Reilly. Of course, Aston Villa, Brighton are still 0-0 apiece. Forest and Wolves are still 0-0. However, if Forest win tonight, they will go level on points with Spurs, but Spurs just have a better goal difference. And Crystal Palace are 1-0 up against Burnley, and Strand Larson has got his first goal for Palace tonight.
Yes, Chip has, because I was getting washed, actually, because I had been to the gym today.
Who scored City second? It was Nico O'Reilly. The old top 6 teams should win it. We'll balance the table, says Mo. Pick, I hope you're well.
Oh. I know Chip actually wasn't in the gym today.
Yeah, latest scores, yeah.
Before you ask.
And just last game, Forest game was Chelsea. It was. I think that would be still in. Oh, that could have been that one, aye. Good evening, Brian. Hope you're keeping well. Oh, Michael McIntyre. Nice. He's a funny guy as well. So, good evening, Andrew. Slot might get sacked tomorrow. If Scousers get best of the night of that game gets kicked off in just over 5 minutes' time. Bruce has an unbeaten record at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. To be fair, that's because he's only had one game and we won it. That's the only game he's had. Aye, and the other. I know, actually, the other one was a draw. That awful 1-1 draw.
3-0 Man City.
already.
Aye.
The Rangers also went yesterday.
Erling Haaland and
Steve
all.
Oxlade-Chamberlain is on the bench tonight.
Aye, Haaland's just go for Man City to make a final.
Oh, well.
Get my
Couple more
fantasy points.
managerial options. Tim Cotton and Steve Hood are also considered. Now, apparently, Fat Sam is in the Fat Sam or Bam Sam Allardyce. Well, Arsenal can still bot the league title. They can, but I think it's going to be their season. I really think it will. James Miller's equaled Gareth Barry's record for the record for the most Premier League appearances. Interesting. Well, there you are. City are 3-0 up now. Well, here we go. Let's get into it. I mean, when we saw the lineup first, and you're thinking, right, Trippier kept his place. Burn was at left back. Tonali dropped, even though I think that was the correct decision. And going through the middle, where you're just thinking, oh, what on earth is Eddie Howe playing here?
It looked like we were going to get a. Fuck's sake, Wacky, I got your message. Christ. It looked like we looked like we're going to get beaten first. Obviously, with that lineup. Well, obviously,
we didn't, which was good. And it kind of worked. Eddie took the gamble and it worked. And the reason I think he went for that, because I think he went for pace yesterday.
Aye.
Because I think Spurs have really struggled with pace this season, and that's why we thought, right, let's get some pace out on the attack. For example, Elanga starting yesterday, and I've got to say, Elanga was absolutely outstanding for me yesterday.
And that's the reason why you were bought him, because if you looked at the way he played last season for Nottingham Forest, them are the types of performances he was making.
Absolutely,
that's why we wanted him in the summer.
Well, it was good to see him punch some balls. There was one in particular, he played a low cross for Barnes, who couldn't get a lot of power into the shot, which was caught by Vicario. But that's what you want to see Elanga do. That's what he's known to do. And that was good. Just a shame Barnes couldn't finish it off. But but Elanga, he caused them so much problems yesterday. I really thought he did. Now it's time for Elanga to get some starts now. He has to be now.
No, he's got to be.
Jacob Murphy's been terrible. I don't like Barnes on the right. So now it's time for Elanga to now make that position his own, to see him play in that position now. I really believe it is time for that now. So yeah. But we in that first half, we just were going at Tottenham, and they could not handle the pressure from us.
Correct. I mean, I think somebody said it in the TTR chat, but the worst team begins this season.
The home form's been dire.
2 wins last season at home.
I know that's really poor for considering how much they've spent on players. I know they've been crippled with injuries as well. So
first up, yes, Strand Larson just made 2-0 for.
Oh, so he's got a second. Oh, interesting. It's Burnley they're playing. Burnley's
apparently, if they could get Craig Bellamy in if they replace Scott Parker. That's a couple of the rumours. I fucking hope David will back us up on this. I hope Bellamy doesn't leave the Wales national team before the World Cup, because that'll fucking kill us too.
Yes, Spurs reminded me of West Ham last night, but you tell you what, you were so close to getting all the 3 points against Man United. You were so close to getting all those points, to get the 3 points. Just a shame, but the points not a bad result at the end of the day. So, but David's asking, is that a Motherwell t-shirt?
No, I've got the Motherwell game on, and we're getting beat 1-0 Rangers.
Ooh.
Chippers is going to kill me.
For next season, Parker's a safe pair of hands, but Burnley need to be doing more to give themselves a chance to stay up if they come back up next season.
To be honest, I know it's in internationals, but Parker, not Parker, Madison Rating. Bellamy plays better football than Parker, and the fact is as well, fuck off you. And obviously he'll have that type of football when he was there with when he was at Burnley with company. So who would you rather have as manager?
There you go. Good evening, John. Hope you're well, and good evening, Ian. Hope you're keeping well as well.
Davidy's been linked with Burnley.
If Parker goes,
I didn't read Parker. I've said numerous times, I didn't read Parker as a manager. Oh no, Lee, please not that question again.
Well, let's see how Liverpool get on.
Nice asking the same thing. That's because I asked the same question. It wasn't that.
Well, we got just a shame. We thought we had ourselves in front for Willock, and just a shame it was disallowed because of his head being in an offside position, or his hair. I mean, what were you like when the VAR pointed? It was his head, or his hair that was in an offside position. I mean, come on.
Corruption is famous once again.
I mean, is this new semi-automated technology system supposed to be better? I don't think it really is any better right now. Just for a little. Did you see what he tweeted out on Instagram as well? It was quite funny. To be fair, it's like, should I had a trim before the game? And his goal might have counted. But it was nice to see Willock play very well yesterday, I thought. So just a shame that was because he would have loved to have got one against his former rivals, with him particularly being a former Arsenal player. He would have loved to have scored against his. It will
still be his rivals for being an Arsenal fan.
Well, yeah, it will be. So, but yeah, that was. It's just a shame that was disallowed because the VAR was pointing at his. When have we ever seen that before? The VAR just pointing at the head for being offside, or a bit of his hair for being offside.
Right, so it's a heap of shit. This fucking.
It's no better. It doesn't sound any better right now, does it? But we were still going at Spurs, and finally we got a chance that was given. Malik Chow, 4th goal of the season. This kid has just been absolutely brilliant. He's been a bargain signing, Malik Chow. That's his 4th goal this season as a centre-back. And there was no way that was going to be disallowed. Absolutely no chance.
I mean, what the Carlio and their defence was doing.
It was just terrible. And of course, they had to have a player taken off, didn't they?
And he's out for the season because apparently he's teared his ACL.
So
Odderbert's out for the rest of the season.
Oh, well, and there you are. So that's a massive blow to Spurs. That's another injury they've picked up.
I'll have to double check. Was he his ACL or his MCL?
Well, I think it was some type of knee ligament. That's
it was his ACL. ACL, so he's going to make it for the first season.
Again,
what if they get relegated, man? Fucking hell.
Well, Forest will close that gap. They'll go level on points with them if they win tonight, which is still 0-0. But so far it's going to get close to 2 at the moment. But Forest can close that gap. It's just Spurs' goal difference is just a lot more better. But Forest can close that gap, and Spurs could get sucked right into that relegation zone.
Well,
now.
It's just went into half time at City Ground.
But Arsenal will be absolutely licking their lips. To be fair, like even though Spurs have got about 12 days break because they're out the FA Cup, obviously.
I think Arsenal will give Tottenham a fucking erection in that game, league.
Well, I think it's going to could truly be a cricket score at that rate.
Yeah, it will be.
It doesn't matter if Arsenal appoint a new manager. I think it could truly be a cricket score unless they get a new manager and it gives them a bounce.
Have you seen some of the memes who have been linked today? Fucking Redknapp. Fucking people wanting Tim Sherwood back.
Harry Redknapp?
Aye.
God, he's been at the job for years, hasn't he?
He's nearly 80.
I can't see. Sherwood, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see who takes that job next again. Well, when we were doing the preview with Harry, even he was saying it as well. It's not just the manager that's the problem; it's their owners.
Julie, it's a 4-game ban for Romero.
Was that his second red card? Straight red.
Only got one back.
So was it his second straight red card? Was it this season? It must have been
second.
Yeah, because if it's first game, it's 3. But if you pick up another straight red, it can go 4 games. It goes 4 games. It must be. Matter of time before someone gets flagged for being offside from an erection. Exactly. Yeah. There you go. It's at this time. Cheers in for your £2 super chat. 0-0 at half time for Forest, but looks like they've dominated so far. I've heard they have actually. That is absolutely ridiculous. You'd be lucky if there's anything left to grow it back. Exactly. There you are, Hen. Chippers, remember for 17 months. Cheers so much. Spurs will have Romero back by then. Oh well.
He's only missed.
Just our game.
No, he's missed the Villa game because he was injured. The Everton game, so he missed 2 games in October. Villa at home, Everton away with an injury. He missed the Fulham game because he got a yellow card suspension. Palace away when he got sent off. And now this is his second red card of the season.
Oh well, so that means he's saved one of the games so far, so he's still got another 3 to go. So he'll miss the derby.
I think he's. Now what I'm going to say to you, they need a captain who is not hot-headed, because that's what Romero was.
He's had 2 red cards, hasn't
he? I think he is a bit of a hothead, to be honest.
Yeah, Chippers just said second red. If it's the second straight red and it's for like a serious foul play or violent conduct, it'll be a full game ban. Yeah, Benny, Spurs definitely do them then. Yeah, Paddy was sent off a few weeks ago as well.
Palace away.
Oh, Palace away was it? Spurs owners are a better Mike Ashley. They make lots of money, but keep it they do. Yes, Spurs are a shambles. De Zerbi is now even odd. Sol Campbell's linked even with Sheringham as his number 2. De Zerbi's but De Zerbi's he's now left. He's been sacked from Marseille.
Why would they want Sol Campbell? He wasn't a good manager at Macclesfield. He wasn't a good manager at Southend. And the fact is as well that he was at 2 clubs who were struggling massively off the field as well. Mm-hmm. Which both of them, I know Macclesfield went bust I had to start again, but Southend nearly went under and all.
Imagine if VAR was there when Suarez. Oh God, yeah, that would have been an instant red. Chazandu not being linked yet. Remember's also one booking away from another 3-match ban after his 4-game ban. He must have 14 yellow cards at this rate, then, does he? Wow, if that's the case. But we got the goal. It put us in front, and it was good to see us going 1-0 at the break. But second half, the second half in the early stage, that second half, we started it the way we did in the first half.
Sorry, I'm just having a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You're counting as yellow cards, eh?
9 yellow cards this season.
Oh, so it could be a 2. Oh well.
He's had 9 this season. He's had 9.
Oh well, fair enough.
He's had 9 this season.
Oh, but yeah, we start that second half as like how we did in the first half. I thought
9 yellow cards.
9 yellow cards. 9 yellow cards. Trev. He's had 2 reds this season though. But I thought we started that second half exactly how we did in that first half. To be fair, so we were going again at Spurs. But unfortunately, they do get the equaliser.
And the fact is as well, we learned from that home game at the start of December not to sit back because it did cost us. And obviously it planned out well last night.
But they did get the equaliser, though, to be fair. I mean, Dan Burn.
Chipas, didn't mention that stupid cow's name, please.
Oh, I can stand it. But yeah, I mean, they did get the equaliser, but Dan Burn.
Burn just made it 2-2.
Oh, have they? Bloody hell.
Aye.
Jesus.
Just before half time and all.
God almighty. Jesus.
Like, because their game got delayed by 10 minutes.
Oh, did it?
Like, because of traffic.
All right. Yeah, but they got the equaliser though. But I'm thinking, Dan Burn, what's he doing? How is he not trying to? How is he not?
Man.
How is he not? How is Burn not making an attempt to try and clear that off the line? I don't know what he's doing there. It's too slow again from Dan Burn. We know he kind of play full left back. He wasn't too bad at times, to be fair, like, but he was caught out a few times in that equaliser. Come on. It's just, The only part of the game I didn't like was the final 5 to 10 minutes. We sat back deep as usual, but Spurs was so awful, so they didn't really cause any problems. Nah, they didn't. That was it. So, well, but there you go. But their equaliser didn't last long because we got ourselves back in front. And I'm absolutely delighted for the lad. Jacob Ramsey, good link-up play between him and Gordon. And it was a good finish by Jacob Ramsey. And I'm just, hopefully that gives him the boost now because it was coming. That was coming for Jacob Ramsey. And he was exceptional yesterday, I thought. He had an opportunity that first off, which he did put wide, but it was deflected. But you know what? I liked this, what was good about as well, particularly that first half, how many corners we were getting as well. We had a canny few corners in that first half as well. So
we're piling the pressure on Tottenham.
Ramsey's starting to gel now. Thank goodness. Yeah, I'm actually liking it. Like how we responded to both the Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that's what I liked as well. At least we responded back. Particularly to get the goal that was going to be deserved, that we were going to get this time, and to get ourselves back in front. I mean, I don't think Pope had much to deal with a lot of the time. I think he only pulled. Well, we know they got the equaliser, but I think he only pulled one save off, or it wasn't that many, to be fair. But again, it's just Spurs. They're absolutely dire, unfortunately, and they're really in a relegation battle this season. They can't deny that they are. But Thomas Frank's lost his job. But I think if whoever takes over that the next job could have the same problem.
3-2 Burnley.
Oh, bloody Nora. What on earth is going on in that game? Wow. But I think
Lawrence, I've already said it.
Well, but I think whoever takes over as Spurs manager is going to have the same problem. I really do. I think they're going to have the same problem.
Oh, is that expensive guy now who scored the third goal for Burnley? Bashar Humphries.
But do you think Spurs will have the same problem with if they get a new manager?
Why would anybody want to get in Tottenham? Seriously, why?
Well, I think Frank Thomas says, right, I've done it at Burnley. Maybe it's an opportunity at a bigger club.
Was Manchester's gone then, didn't last long.
Yeah, given Southampton from last night a run of their money, can't Pete, it's a race and certainly. Well, yeah. I've been Eddie Howe for a while, but must admit, seeing him celebrate a full time as a special moment. Can he put a string of performances and results together? We will soon find out. Good point there, David. Now it's time to start building on it now. We know.
It's went to Mr. Jefferson in my own goal.
Well. I want to see us now just try to build on this now. I really do. Okay, we've got the win, but now let's try and build on it. We know we've got a tough game. We have got a bit of a challenging game against Villa in the FA Cup on Saturday. And then we've got the first leg of the Champions League playoff place against over in Azerbaijan against Karabakh. But Man City, I think, could be well and truly be a write-off. But as long as we give it a go down there, that's all I can say. But the games after that we've got. So, let's look at the games after Manchester City. So we got Karabakh, Of course, in the second leg, we've got Everton at home. We should be looking to win that. We've got Man United at home, even though they've had some good run, but I just want us just to bury those again, unfortunately, Man United. And then we've got Chelsea away on the 14th of March. Again, Stamford Bridge, not one of our greatest places. And then we've got the derby. Now, sorry, we have to win the derby at St James's Park this time. And then also after that, we've got Crystal Palace away, even though Selhurst Park is not a great place for us as well. But I can't see why we should be looking to try and get some point out of these next games that are coming up.
And we need to try and go out there and just get some points on the board.
But even if we lost, but we still give it a good performance, that's all I'll be happy with. I'll still be happy with it as long as we give some effort in. New manager opening game will be Arsenal. They're expecting a new manager bounce, but Arsenal will destroy them. Yeah, I can see it happening. Yes, the problem is there's more than the manager. Spurs, it's up at the top. That's their problem. Yeah, you're still going down there, Mason, aren't you?
Yep.
If Spurs get a new manager and he has a decent, he'll be seen as the best thing since sliced bread until he starts to struggle. Happened with Ange Frank, even won 3 of his first 4 games. How many teams have we not been saying it's time to build and nothing changes? Yeah, we've been saying it a lot of times, but let's see what we can do. Do you think you can win the FA Cup, though it comes with a conference spot? No, I think FA Cup's Europa League in it. It's Carabao Cup. It's Carabao Cup that guarantees a Europa Conference spot. FA Cup guarantees a Europa League spot. So, yeah. Chip was asking, did you not go and see the Liverpool team bus last night?
No, I couldn't be arsed. It was too...
the weather's been awful. It's been awful, the weather. 12 more Premier League games, yeah. Palace Stadium, not a great place. I've been there before, and restricted view is absolutely dire. As well as Sunderland have done, their away form has been poor. We've overtaken them for away wins in the league. Well, we have. Mason going to Villa, as I mentioned. IE is going down there on Saturday. The away performance won't change, so it's home results that will save them. But let's see what we can build on it. FA Cup is FA Cup Palace winner, but that what happened. But Palace were kicked out of the Europa League and dumped in the conference instead. Because of the ownership, apparently they owned another club. Isn't it madness that Eddie leaves all 3 strikers on the bench and we play better? Once again, I will ask, who the hell signed one of those transfers? The genius, that is Eddie Howe. I mean, when was the last time we won a game without playing a striker? It's got to be a very long time ago, surely. It's got to be a very long time we won a game without playing a recognised striker. It's got to be. Yeah, Europa League. Palace were fighting for it. Eddie can't change. He won't and can't. Yeah, I remember that. And that's why that was the case.
The toilet.
No worries. It was the Sunday team would be better. But yeah. Let's see if we can just start a build on this now. I really hope we can. But even if we lose, but we still give it an effort. That's all we can ask for. Man United in the Cup, no idea for the league. Should have beaten Everton away last season with going up top. We should have done. I mean, yeah. But we missed a penalty, didn't we? I mean, Everton had a goal disallowed, but we were miles the better team in that game. If we had a striker playing when we had Isak and Wilson last season, who were both out injured, unfortunately. Asula was on the bench. Didn't come on. But, yeah, absolutely, there you go. But we absolutely trounced them down at their new stadium this season. So, yeah, well, but, yeah, it was nice to finally get a win. It really, really was. Even though it was against a very, very awful Spurs team. But that's what our players were there to do. Do the job on the pitch. And again, put more misery on Spurs. And as we said, it was the final nail in the coffin for Thomas Frank. And yeah, he's gone. But let's see who gets the next job, because I think whoever takes that job next is going to have the same problem. Well, Angie won the Europa League last season. But the team finished 17th last season. The team finished 17th last season. They've sacked a few managers within the space of a few years, haven't they? So, this has got the rubbish on. Come on, Liverpool. Oh, Trev's having a kebab tonight by the sound of it. How the hell? I'm still confused how I go over this offside. Well, I don't think the semi-automated system is any better. I don't think it is. Eddie does weird shit like plays different formation that suits players and team play well. Then the next game goes back to the 4-3-3. That's went for best part of the season. But he went 4-3-3 yesterday, unless we did see Ramsey play a bit of a further role, maybe. And that's probably could be why he got his goal, which is because Ramsey's more of a number 10 than he is of course he is a centre midfielder. But I was definitely 4-3-3 yesterday. But Ramsey playing as left side centre midfield. So yeah, there you go.
Lewis, how's the training second been?
Who was it who got booked? Was it Pape Sol that got booked for dissent in the first half? Paddy was booked. He was booked for diving, wasn't he?
And now Harry Simmons got booked for diving.
It could have been Simmons. I have a feeling Spurs will click at some point with the next appointment. Depends who they get, but they've got an absolute bucket-load of injuries.
Oh, you want me to check the twins now, Lewis?
Trevor, my Chinese just killed. Lee's on a Chinese tonight. Because there was allowances now 5 centimetres after the Liverpool. I think that didn't apply the system, possibly. Dreading the North East Derby round 2. We've got to beat them this time. We have to. Our Paddy Sherman's got booked for diving, trying to get Trippier sent off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Son Simmons diving and cheating. Pathetic. And do you know what? I've got to say, Sandro was shocking. It was a point he gave the ball away, he was bullied off the ball in our box, wasn't he? And unfortunately, they blasted the chance over the bar, but that was a bit of a worry, that. So it was right to take Sandro out the starting lineup yesterday, to be fair. And I've got to say, Ramsey and Willock played very, very well. But Bruno, injured, gone off with another injury. Oh, God. I'm hoping this is not a serious one, but that's the least thing we want, is Bruno getting injured again.
Exactly.
Oh, God. I'm hoping I'm just fingers crossed he's just cramped up and it's nothing else, which means just a bit of a rest. He'll be fine for the weekend. I'm hoping so, but we'll see. Tonali wants to go, thinks Julie. Well, a lot's been said about that. Lewis thinks, I think you should get... Do you know what? I think they should start introducing red cards for diving now. Because you're there to play a game, not try and cheat, and play by the rules and not cheat. And if you're willing to cheat, off you go. You don't deserve to be playing. Yeah, Sandro almost cost the game. He isn't the same player now. Let him be. We don't want another rat in our situation. Offside should be clear daylight between players. What happened to giving strikers benefit of the doubt? We cannot win without Bruno. It didn't look like crap. Well, we'll wait and see. Even Bruno's come out and said, hopefully it's not going to be a serious one and he'll be back soon. The only way we're going to hear that is when Eddie does his press conference on Friday. Let's just wait and see what more information we get on that. So let's just wait and see. But we held out throughout the rest of the win. I mean, Spurs, they tried to huff and puff, but it just wasn't to be. And that chance there was easy when the Pope managed to grab the ball. That was it. Final whistle blew. Boos ringing out from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium as well. Another defeat for Spurs. But the last three wins we've had at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium have all been 2-1 victories. So the last 3 wins we've had at the Spurs Stadium, they've all been 2-1 wins, would you believe it? So waiting on a scan. Is Eddie normal response? Mason, take your shin pads to Villa Park, because we might need you at right back. Well, Trippier, he was better yesterday, to be fair, but I'm still concerned with the slowness. I really am. The same with Dan Burn. I'm still really concerned about their pace. I really am. which is why they cannot play back-to-back games, which is why I believe Lewis Hall should come in at left back for Saturday, and we'll see if Miley comes back, or what harm could it do to give a young lad an opportunity if it's an FA Cup game? Let's just say, what if Villa maybe make some changes? Then what if they maybe play a couple of young'uns as well? Trips doesn't play well at Villa Park. That's why I'd be looking to take him out then if that's the case. 3 rules I want to see: no, just a penalty run up, clear daylight on offsides, and once past the halfway line, you can't go back like basketball. Stop being boring. That's a good point. I'm just thinking Tottenham waited till after they played us before Fire and Frank made it easier for us. Do you think he'll drop Burn? I think Lewis Hall will come back in. So it's either could be Burn dropped, or it could be one of our centre-backs. It could be either Chow or Botman dropped if Burn doesn't
come his place Saturday. You know who I want to score on Saturday?
Oh, God. Here we go. Yeah, we'll discuss that in the preview tomorrow. Because I know who it is. Swansea v Spurs next season will be a cracker.
Probably
if Spurs do go down, though. That depends
if a man's getting the playoffs.
I think it's all about possibly if Spurs go down to the Championship next season.
We'll just have to see if we're in the playoffs for first.
Oh, well. There you go. It will be a miracle if Spurs go down the shock in the most expensive stadium in the Championship, £1 billion. Wow. God. But so far, they are definitely in a relegation battle. They can't deny that. I think they are definitely in a relegation battle. The way they're 16th now on the table now. They are definitely now 16th in the table. Yep, because Leeds got a draw yesterday at Stamford Bridge. So that's why, Spurs have slipped down to 16th. Sunderland and Liverpool are still goalless at the moment. No teams have had attempts on target yet, so we could be telling you one still. No, I think, but so far it's looking like mid-table at the moment. Be funny if they do, given that they were one of the 6 Premier League clubs that wanted to join the Super League. Yeah. Botman gets dropped in. We'll wait and see. West Ham are picking up points, and I think they will stay up. It's between Spurs and Forest, and got to fancy Dyche to stay. Well, Dyche he's known to keep teams up. He is known to keep teams up. So there you go. Oh, well, going up front when we spend 120 million on 2 strikers, we know it's still a worry. Hopefully, I just think Eddie went with that because you think, right, Spurs are probably absolutely shocking. Doesn't matter if we don't play a striker, we're still getting the win anyway, and we did. But I believe it's either going to be Wissa or Olamada starting on Saturday. I would say one of them two is definitely starting. So. Oh well. But how bad was the pitch condition at Spurs yesterday, especially in the 6-yard box? Well, the weather was terrible anyway. It was terrible down the capital. It's been terrible up here. Just non-stop rain. It's just been non-stop of rain, has it? It's just been awful. Absolutely awful. No, I believe it's still Forest and Wolves are still 0-0, I believe. Oh, well... Well then, let's do the player ratings then. So let us know what your ratings are. So we'll go into them now. Go on, Mason. We'll start with you with Nick. What you giving Nick Pope?
He didn't do much. Honestly, he didn't do much yesterday. I thought I'd give him a 6.
6, okay. Yeah. Didn't have a lot to do. Apart from one save, we know they did score. But other than that, Spurs just didn't really offer a lot, unfortunately. So I'll give Pope a... Yeah, I'll give Pope a 6 as well. Okay, then. I'll start with Trippier. Much better from him yesterday, even though I am still worried about his pace, to be fair. Like, but some good defensive work. And at times he did well, link up well with Elanga, I thought, yesterday. I really, really thought so. Yeah, I'll give Trippier a 7 for yesterday. I'll give him a 7. Okay, what are you giving for Trippier?
6. No.
Why a 6?
Like I said, I'm a 7.
Okay, 7 as well, and why a 7?
I thought we had a decent game.
We are still worried about his pace, to be fair. Like,
yeah.
No, there were patches where the turf is. Oh, was there? I didn't notice that, to be honest. Dice is pretty much the Monday Allardyce gets the Northwest club and stabilises them, but it isn't the same after going to a bigger club and having the fans want him gone. Got 6 of 5. People just going for the player rating. 6 for Pope. We've got a 7. Pope did nothing wrong. Right into Trips. Got a 6, 7, 7.5 and 8. Pope good distribution yesterday. Trips played well, to be fair. Trips improved, but not really impressed, so a 6.5. Okay, then right, Mason, Malik Chow.
Perfection once again.
Yep.
Like him a 10 for his goal.
Oh, wow. Good goal. Good defensive work yesterday again from Chow. Yeah, that's his 4th goal this season. Would you believe it, for a centre-back? You might think I'm being a bit harsh, but I'm going to give Chow a 9. Yeah. So, right, then we've got an 8.5, a 9.5, a Chow a 10, a Chow an 8. Convinced playing services are responsible for so many players getting ACL injuries nowadays. I've got a 9 for Chow as well. Okay, back to me. Sven Botman. Again, another solid performance from Sven yesterday, I really, really thought. Yeah, did very, very well. So I'll give Sven Botman an 8. Okay, your rating for Botman?
I give him an 8 as well.
8 as well, yeah. I think it was a good defensive work display by Sven yesterday. I really, really thought it was. Yeah, let's have a look. So, I think I've just done ratings for Chow. Yeah, Chow scored more goals than the Rat. 8, Sven the Rolls Royce, 8.5, and an 8 for Botman as well. All right, then. So back to you again, Mason. So what are you going to give Dan Burn?
We had an alright game last night.
They get caught out and kind of was at fault.
I gave him a 7.
7, okay then. Ooh, I'm going to go with a 6 for Ben. I didn't think it was that bad, but we know he should be playing there. We know he shouldn't. But there was some good defensive work, but yeah, sometimes caught out an equaliser, which I'll downgrade him for that. So a 6 for Ben. So we're just still rating Botman an 8, an 8, an 8. Oh, Judy's gone with a 0 for Ben. Oh, I think that's quite a... Oh, I wouldn't say it was a 0. Definitely not a 0. 7, not his fault, but was honking, I'm afraid. Ben 7, don't want to see in the left back in a strike position in open play. Yeah. BDB at fault for the goal. 5.5. There you go. Okay, and then right, so it's back to me. And stop with Captain Bruno. Did well yesterday, Bruno. Very, very good. Just a shame he's picked up an injury again. Oh, no. But Bruno just does what he does. For me, he really, really does. Corner Chibbers Panivit has just hit the post for Liverpool. What should we give Bruno? Torn between 2 ratings here. Do you know what, Bruno? A 9. I'm going to give Bruno a 9, actually. I thought he was exceptional. Okay, Mason, you're rating for Bruno?
I'll give him a 9 as well. I thought he was excellent last night.
Just a shame it's another injury. 9, 9.5, 8.5. Burn headed the ball down in a straight position for mid to pick up. Woman player needs a shocker collar on him. And we've got a 7 for Bruno. Okay then, right then. So what are you going to go for next, Mason, with Joe Willock?
Yeah, decent game again last night.
Just a shame his goal was disallowed.
I'll give him a I'll give him a 9 as well.
9 as well.
Aye.
Do you know what? I agree. I think we're now starting to see a bit more Willock now. And that was a great performance, just the same as goal was disallowed, because we would have won that game 3-1. A 9 for Willock as well for me, I've got to admit. Judy Bruno, 9. Moncapchion. 8, a 9, a 10, a 9, and 8.5. He never looks like he connects with the ball clearly. Willock gets better and better, 9. Yeah, if this is Willock's last season with us, is he now starting to prove himself a point? There you go. Right then, the last one in midfield. Back to you, Mason. Oh, no, it's back to me now. Jacob Ramsey, exceptional yesterday. Absolutely exceptional. Got his first goal for the club. Fantastic link-up play between him and Gordon, and he's off the mark. It was a matter of time whether he was going to get his goal. Finally, we've got a goal through Ramsey, and you know what? Ramsey gets a 10 from me. Absolutely outstanding. Let's hopefully we get more goals for him. And yeah, brilliant. 10 for Ramsey. Mason Ramsey.
10 as well. It was the best performance I've seen Ramsey so far in the Newcastle shirt.
Good finish to slide it in the bottom corner as well. Really good. And the link-up play, as I said, between him and Gordon was outstanding. It really, really was. So that's why he's getting a 10. We do Willock 10. Oh, I've just read those one. Shane Willock goal ruled out, free finish. Right on to the Ramsey ratings. 10, 10, 9, 9.5. Lively and happy he scored. Ramsey, best game so far, 9.5. Sunderland game, the Pirates are quite a lot of empty seats. Right then, okay then. So we're going to the attacking 3 now. And we're back to you, Mason. And we're going to start with Anthony Elanga. So what are you going to give Elanga?
I'll give him a... Lewis, I'm surprised he's not the Sunderland game neat, because I know you'll mack him. I give him a 9 as well, because I thought it was his best. He had a decent game last night.
Do you know what? He's getting better now. He's starting to make a name for himself, Elanga. And do you know what? I'm going to give him a 9 as well. Making those runs, crossing the ball into the box. That's what you want to see from Elanga. It's time he starts getting some starts now for me. I really believe he should be starting games now. So a 9 for Elanga for me. I think you can't go. I think a 9 is very reasonable. So we've got 9, 9, 8, 9, 9.5. Elanga improving every game. Has to start the weekend. 9. Yep, absolutely. Definitely has to start now. I thought he was exceptional. Absolutely brilliant. So that's why he gets a 9 from us. Okay then, right. On the left, Harvey Barnes. Still putting in a shift for me. Still grafting. Does what he does. Barnes, we know that's where he plays the best. We know that's where his proper position is. So, there you go. I'm gonna give Barnes a 7. I thought he did what he had to do. Still grafting away. So, a 7 for me. Okay, Mason, Harvey Barnes?
I'll give a 8 as well.
Oh, 8. Okay, 8. Fair enough. Still played well, to be fair, like. Still grafting away. Is what he doing what he's doing. Okay, 6, 7.59, 6.56. Bod's still going, but less than the normal 7. He's even though if he doesn't play his best, he still gives it his all. Bond's always consistent. He is, absolutely is. Right then. Okay, and then right to last one, Amy Sinsel to last in the starting 11, and it was Gordon up top.
I can go on a 6.
Ooh, okay then. Why a 6?
You didn't feel like you did much last night.
You got the assist for Ramsey, I suppose.
Actually, I get my 7 for his assist.
Okay then. Do you know what? I'm actually going to go on an 8. I thought he made some good runs and it got the assist, I thought. So I'm going to give Gordon an 8. Got a 6, a 5, an 8. Like the run pressing and runs really helped us last night. Yeah, he did. 7, 6. Watches pressing Nick and Wissa can't do that. That's the only thing. Is big Nick and Wissa just can't do that, can they? Much improvement out of position, which is Eddie's fault. 7.5. Right, and so we go to substitutes next. So we just find out who they were. Well, didn't take until the 70-odd minutes, but who's it back to? I think it's back to me. Yes, it is. Tonali. Again, something's not right. Something just isn't right, I'm afraid, with Sandro Tonali. It was right to drop him, to be fair, but
fuck's sake, man.
I'm going to give Tonali a 3. I wasn't that impressed, I'm afraid, unfortunately. Right, Mason, Tonali?
A 3.
3 as well. Why? 3.
Just shite again last night.
I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. But I think it was right to drop him, but still he came off, and unfortunately we're still seeing the same performances at the moment. So we got a 3, a 4, a 0, a 4. Not with it. Eddie is ruining him. 4. Tonali a 3. Okay, then right. Back to you, Mason, with Jacob Murphy.
He didn't do much.
I don't know. He didn't.
Back in me 4.
4?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a tough one. I don't think Murphy did an awful great deal, so I'll go with a 5 for Murphy. I don't think he did an awful lot for me. Okay, right.
Chip has that.
7, 4, 5. Murphy not with it. 5. Okay.
Chip has. You didn't need to do my private business with somebody who I was going out with. Fucking hell.
Okay, right. So it's the next 2 substitutions. I'll start with Volamada. Again, didn't do an awful great deal when he come on.
I know it's true, but you don't have to say it all over fucking YouTube. For fuck's sake. It is true.
I'll go with a 5 for Big Nick. I don't think he did an awful lot. Mason, Big Nick.
Give him a standard 5 because he didn't do much.
Fair enough. Murphy not with it. 5-0. Murphy had his knee taped up. Looks like he's carrying a knock. Wow. 5 and a 5 for Big Nick. Okay. What do you Mason with a Sula?
Not enough time as well.
Yeah. So 5 as well.
Fuck's sake, man.
I'll say 5 for Sula as well. I don't think he did an awful lot. So Big Nick, Voldemort a 5, Big Nick a 3, Nick a 5, don't remember him do anything. Big Nick, not time, 5, not enough time, I think he means. 5 for Asula, 5 for Asula as well. Okay. Right, last one. Again, Mason, but it was right in the stoppage time and it was Lewis Hall.
Yeah, just give him a standard 5 as well.
Again, it was right in the stoppage time, so kind of do
Chippas,
awful lot of good.
Chippas, why did you have to still tell people my private life?
5 and a 7. Ooh, got a 7 for Lewis Hall. Standard 5 for me because he didn't do it. He wasn't on for very long, unfortunately. So 5. And a 5 for Lewis Hall. Right then. So we're going to the last few now. It's back to me, and it's starting off with Anthony Taylor. I've got to say, I didn't think Taylor really put a foot wrong yesterday. I would say, at least he was booking Spurs players for diving, trying to cheat. Fair play, he got that right. There was a couple of possible 3 shouts we had for a penalty, but we didn't get those. But that, I don't think technically Anthony Taylor did anything that bad yesterday. I know you got told by this, you got told by Thingy to go and do it. So I'll go with a 6 for Anthony Taylor. 6, 7, 0.5 and a 7. Oh, a 7 for the referee. Right, Mason, what are you going for Anthony Taylor, the referee?
Just give him a standard 5 because I thought he did have a decent game.
He did. Referee did book Spurs players for diving. So 9. Bloody hell, Julie, 9 for the referee. Taylor 7 for the spotting the Tom Daly dives.
How did I have it coming?
The ref for 6. Yeah, I can't believe Julie's just give Anthony Taylor a 9. Would you believe it? Anthony Taylor said he won't grow his hair until Spurs win 5 on the trot. Hey God. Okay, Mason. Fans.
10 for Gan, I'll doing that.
And we got the win. On a Tuesday night as well, down the capital, in the pouring rain. And we come away with a win. Yeah, fans brilliant as well. And there you go. Yeah, 10 for our fans as well. Easy decision all day long.
Oh.
It won't last. The referee will be dog shit for the next game. I wonder who the referee is for Saturday, I wonder. Celtic have conceded an equalised. Fans 10. Fans are 10. Fans are 10. 10 for the fans. Fans are 10. There you go. Or Celtic have conceded an equaliser. I did see that, yes. Oh, is it Kavanagh, is it? Oh, is it definitely Kavanagh on Saturday? Oh, God. Right, back to me with the last one. It's Eddie Howe. Well, I thought, what's he doing with this lineup at first? But it paid off, and it worked. And, yeah. There you go. So I'll give Eddie what should we give Eddie? I'll give Eddie an 8 for yesterday. It paid off. He went with pace to try and get at Tottenham, and it worked. So an 8 for Eddie Howe. Okay, Mason, Eddie Howe.
Give him an 8 as well. It did work for James last night.
It did, yes. He went with the gamble and it paid off. So there you go. What do you make the celebration where a couple of our players were pushing him towards the fans?
It was always.
There you go. So 8, Eddie a 10 for me. All the pressure was on him, and he got it spot on. He did. Hal 5 in game management still shit. Eddie a 7 would have been a 10 if BDB and been a left back. Whistle Voldemort starting, and the subs made too late. Yeah, just chip foot mob. Kavanagh currently refereeing the Sunderland game. He's not too bad at the moment, fulfill. I think it only worked because Spurs was so weak, but he tried something different though he did. Again, Spurs were just so poor and what Eddie an 8.5. So yes, it was a win finally yesterday. We got the win. Let's just see if we can hopefully build on that now. Let's see. I still want Eddie to turn things around. Absolutely, I do. Let's see how we can go from there. Let's just see how we can go from there now. Can he kick on? We shall wait and see, I suppose. But he got it right yesterday. Shall let Michael Oliver referee. See, I presume he can't referee those games, can he?
No.
He's the Toonman. Well, there you are. Hope the boys deliver a win for Mason on this weekend. Let's hopefully they will. There'll be no chance. Nah, definitely no chance. Michael Oliver refereeing a Sunday game because he's a Toon fan. Hey, well, there you go then. Well, it was a win. Finally, we got the win. Let's just hopefully we can build on it now. Fingers crossed. Let's just see what happens anyway. Well then, so coming up tomorrow is the preview. Usual time 8 o'clock. Friday night, the crazy show. Usual time 8 o'clock. Saturday, the live fan reaction show. So probably around about 8 o'clock as well. So your platform to come and have your say on the game. It'll just be me this time since Mason will be down in Brummyland for that game. Let's just hopefully you bring the win back, Mason, and we're through to the next round.
Hopefully, I'll get Tammy Abraham. Try and get Tammy Abraham's shirt as well.
Oh, Tammy Abraham. Yeah, well, let's just see what happens. So yes, that's what we got coming up. So preview tomorrow for tomorrow's game.
And Lewis will be off to wank off Sunderland since it's Joe 0-0 with Liverpool.
There's still no. Paddy, would you believe it? 29 shots Forrester's had. 29 shots Forrester had, and they still haven't scored them.
No.
Yeah, this is basically you should do a video for the channel. Ooh, could do like maybe a quick thoughts or quick reaction from the game, possibly.
So, I don't think it was.
No worries. Great show, guys. Cheers, Ian. Excellent show, chap. Well done, chaps. Great shows, always much appreciated. Thanks, Peter Mason. Everyone, look forward to Friday's show. I bet you are, Trev. He says, get stuck, Mason. Tammy won't be playing. He'll be back in the change rooms. Oh, God. Yes, 5 points for the Anderson on the FA Premier League. So there you are. Yeah, well, and so that is it for tonight, guys. Remember, tomorrow night we are back at 8 o'clock for the preview. So hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed tonight, and please smash the subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel. If you're not subscribed, we do what we bring out for you. Hit the subscribe button, free to do so. Just help me the channel grow. Please hit the bell and let you know whenever we're live or when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. So hit that bell to make sure all up to date with everything you do not want to miss at all. Feel free to give a donation. Thank you, Ian, for a £2 super chat tonight. And if you want to become a member for only 99p, hit that join button to become a member. You will be included in the prize draws we do as well. Thank you, Chippers, for being a member for 17 months and one of our mods as well. So there you go. Everyone, goodbye, everyone, and take care. You as well, Judy. Take care, everyone. You as well, Ian. Get a burger at Villa Park Mason for the food picks. Ooh, let's see what happens. Thanks for another great show, guys. Good night and take care, everyone. You as well, everyone. Thank you again for tonight, and we'll see you all again tomorrow again. Until then, everyone, enjoy the rest of the evening, and we'll see you later. Good night, everybody. Take care, and away the lads. See you later, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Take care. Good night.